Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to click that subscribe button. Also turn on post notifications. I would like to give a special thanks to Homestead Hyundai for giving me time with the 2023 Hyundai Elantra Limited. Let's talk about pricing here for the Elantra Limited. Starting price is $26,350, including destination. Also with the options, this one stickers for $27,560. If you guys are on the market for a Hyundai, you can come check out Homestead Hyundai and ask for the general manager, Darwin. He will get you into a new or pre-owned vehicle. Let's talk about the exterior styling here for the 2023 Hyundai Elantra Limited here. I love this gray exterior color. It looks really good with the dark chrome trim here in the front fascia. I love the large grille. There's also the Hyundai logo front and center with this integrated turn signal here, which is an incandescent. You also have full LED headlights as standard. There's also an LED daytime light there. There's a lot of shapes around this vehicle. As you guys know, this vehicle has some geometrical shapes. Right here, this area down there is functional to put an air curtain over the brakes and wheels. There's no front parking sensors, but you do get rear parking sensors in back of the vehicle. Looking at the side profile here, this has a 107.1 inch wheelbase with an overall length of 184.1. So it does have some really good proportions here in the compact sedan segment. Looking at these tires and wheels here, I like the black pocket finish with the chrome outlines. These are a 225/45 tire. They're wrapped in this 17-inch rim design. This rim finish does look really good with the gray exterior paint. There's also this LED sight marker here on the mirror cap with this body colored mirror cap. There is a standard size sunroof. No other competitor in this segment offers a panoramic option. Making our way to the rear of the Hyundai Elantra. Looking at these taillights here, you guys know on the road, you guys probably seen these vehicles just by the rear of the vehicle, which has this nice shape to the taillights. They're going to be an LED combination with the incandescent turn signal and reverse light with the LED brake light. There's the Elantra name, which is spelled out. There's the Hyundai logo, the integrated backup camera. This is how you open up the trunk, and there's the limited badge there. Looking at the lower part of the rear diffuser here, it does have rear parking sensors. I love the very sharp rear bumper. Open up the cargo back here. It is a manual opening trunk. You can also fold the seats down to do a 60-40 split. And Hyundai says it has 14.2 cubic feet of space. So it is right on par with every other competitor in this segment. And this is how you let down the rear seat via this tab here. Lifting up the load floor, Hyundai does give you a temporary spare tire instead of a fix-a-flat kit. Sitting in the interior of the Hyundai Elantra Limited here, as you guys can see, this one does have this nice two-tone color combination. Looking at the screen size, this is a 10.25-inch display. It does support Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You have to use a wired connection. There's no wireless function. If you guys go for a lower screen, you can use the wireless CarPlay and Android Auto. You also have this 10.25-inch display here for the driver's screen. You can customize that. We'll talk about that in a few moments. Looking at the door panel materials here, I like this nice cloth fabric material. This also has the Bose audio sound system with this metal speaker cover here. Really nice stitching. I like the nice two-tone here on the door panel. It is auto up and down only for the driver and not the rest of the windows. With this aluminum painted door handle, there's your mirror controls here and lock controls. A good amount of storage space in the door panel, but reach over here to shut the door. And to start up the vehicle, you guys know, foot on the brake and press the start button right there. As you guys can see, everything will turn on. Very bright screens here in the vehicle. There's the turn signal and headlight stock there. The wheel wiper stock is right there. I like this multi-spoke steering wheel design here. Over here is for your driver's assistance tech. Your volume controls are here. You can customize the screen like I mentioned by pressing this area here. It will show you your compass, also your tire pressure and whatnot. So you can customize it, you know, to different things like your attention level, your driver information. You can also select different things. There's your drive modes there. Looking over here is for your illumination switch, your lane keeping assist, your traction control. This is a manual tilt and telescoping wheel. It does offer a good amount of range and adjustability. And down here is going to be for your hood latch. There's the Hyundai logo on the airbag cover. Looking here, as you guys can see, I like the nice integrated screen. It reminds me of Mercedes-Benz. The materials on the dashboard are going to be a soft touch ejection molded plastic. The visibility out of this vehicle is really good. Above me, there is this incandescent lighting. You can also open up this standard size sunroof. You can also close the bag just in case there's too much sun rays coming inside the vehicle for you guys. Over here is going to be dual climate control. There's 3 level heated seats. If you guys want cool seats, you have to go for the Elantra Limited hybrid. If you guys want to get cool seats, that's the only way that you guys can get cool seat if you go for the hybrid model. There's has a button here with your air vents. I like the nice aluminum trim throughout the dashboard. Like I mentioned, the dashboard does have the soft touch ejection molded plastic. Looking here at the Hyundai interface, I like the nice icons here. They're very laid out. This has the BlueLink system. Going back to the Apple CarPlay, looking at the Waze map, it does take up the entire 10.25-inch display there. There's a volume knob here. Over here's going to be some shortcut buttons. I like the nice white trim, which is continued through the center console area. That's some gloss black trim. There's also this grab handle here for the passenger. Looking down, here's going to be a 12-volt, also with the USB port, with 2 USB ports. Putting the vehicle into reverse, it does reveal a backup camera. There's trajectory with distance markers, and there's rear parking sensors. There's no front parking sensors. Over here, if you put the vehicle into its manual mode, there's a sport mode in the transmission. Putting the vehicle into park, there's your drive mode selector here, which shows you smart, normal, and sport. So there's only 3 different drive modes. I do like the sport gauge. It looks really nice. There's also the button here to access the camera. There's this blink button here, electronic parking brake, auto hold, more gloss black trim. This is the current key fob here on the Elantra. There's a lock, unlock, remote start, trunk release, and a panic button. The key does feel nice, and there's the Hyundai logo on back of the key fob. Nice leather that they use around the shift knob here. You can also make the cup holders come to you a little bit closer and whatnot. You can bring them up like this. So there's different angles that you guys can set the cup holder up. If you guys, want to have one of those big drinks from 7-Eleven. So now it's going to be deeper. If I go like this, you can make the drinks be a little closer to you. So that's a nice little gimmick that Hyundai gives you. The seats in here, they're supportive and comfortable. I like the nice design, how the seats look. The headrest is supportive. Like I mentioned, a standard size sunroof. Looking at the glove compartment, it does offer a good amount of storage. And overall, this interior is class competitive. It does compete against the Honda Civic, also the Toyota Corolla. So this interior is very laid out, very easy to use. And I just like the technology that Hyundai gives you. Opening up the rear door of the Hyundai Elantra here, this vehicle is a compact sedan, but it does offer very nice legroom space back here if you guys are looking to purchase a mid-size sedan, which this vehicle has 38 inches of rear legroom space. That's matching the same legroom space as a Toyota Camry or a Hyundai Sonata, which is basically a bigger vehicle compared to this compact sedan. But looking at the materials here, on the door panel will be a hard touch material with this aluminum accented door handle. It's actually painted aluminum. There's this switch gear here, which feels really nice. Some cup holder space down here. This area is going to be slightly padded. But getting back here, like I mentioned, this vehicle does offer really good legroom space. This will have the seat to drive, 38 inches of legroom. There is one mat pocket back here for storage. There's some rear air vents back here or USB charging port, so I recommend sitting in the front seats. Above me, there is a standard size sunroof. No other competitor in this segment offers a panoramic option. The lighting is going to be an incandescent. Pulling this armrest down here, it does reveal 2 cup holders. But overall, the back seat of the Hyundai Elantra does not disappoint. It does offer legroom space like a mid-size sedan. Looking underneath the hood of the Hyundai Elantra, this is Hyundai's corporate 2-liter 4-cylinder. This powertrain makes 147 horsepower and 132 pound-feet of torque. It is paired with a CVT transmission. All Elantras still remain front-wheel drive. And as the Elantra sits here, it weighs in around 2,800 pounds. So very light in the modern-day car standards. But making our way over to the fuel door here, we're going to talk about fuel economy here for the Hyundai Elantra. This gets 30 in the city, 40 on the highway, and 34 combined. You guys can go for a hybrid, which will get over 40 mpg. So starting off in the 2023 Hyundai Elantra Limited here, this one's well equipped. It has the standard size sunroof. No other competitor in this segment, like I mentioned, offers a panoramic sunroof here. This is Hyundai's corporate 2-liter 4-cylinder. This powertrain makes 147 horsepower and 132 pound-feet of torque. It is paired with a CVT transmission. Every other competitor in this segment is paired with a CVT. You guys can go for a dual clutch if you go for the most powerful Elantra ever, which is the Elantra N line or N. That one has a whopping amount of power. I haven't driven that vehicle just yet, so hopefully once the dealership gets one in stock, I will be behind the wheel of one. This interior is very simple. It's laid out. You have these 2 10.25-inch displays here. It does support Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There's also dual climate control. You do get 3 level heated seats. If you guys want cool seats, you have to go for the hybrid version and the limited trim in order to get the cool seats on the Elantra, because Hyundai does not give it to you here on the limited model, which I think that they should give you cool seats. But that's some of the other competitors don't give you cool seats, so that's a plus one in the Elantra lineup, that you guys can get cool seats, because like I mentioned, the other competitors do not offer that. They only offer heated seats. The visibility out of this vehicle is good. You also have this somewhat of a low dash. You can see around this A-pillar here. There's also blind spot monitoring, also adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, forward collision warning. So all the nice driver's assistance tech that you guys want from Hyundai, you do get it here in the Elantra. And with this having somewhat of the base powertrain, it's a well adequate powertrain. It's a little lethargic here and there, but it's a good powertrain. It is fuel efficient. It gets 30 in the city, 40 on the highway, and 34 combined. This vehicle weighs in around 2,800 pounds. That's kind of light in modern day car standards. Like the Civic weighs around 3,000 pounds. So does the Corolla, if I'm not mistaken. So it is kind of one of the lighter competitors in this segment. It does have a really good ride quality. The steering feel, you can feel what the front tires are doing. Very nice tires that Hyundai puts on this vehicle here. You can switch them out if you guys want to get a little bit more grip on the road. And there's a sport mode here, which I doubt that most people won't even use the sport mode, but it is responsive with the CVT. Of course, it's going to rev it out. Most journalists like myself, we don't like CVTs, but it is good for performance, also fuel economy. With that being said, I think the Elantra is a good pick in the segment because it does offer best-in-class warranty, a really upscale Mercedes-like interior. The materials in here, they're very decent. The ride quality is decent as well. So if you guys are looking for a different competitor in the compact sedan segment here, the Elantra is not going to disappoint. After spending time with the 2023 Hyundai Elantra Limited here, this vehicle is well equipped. I like the interior. I also like the futuristic exterior styling with this beautiful exterior paint. With that being said, hope you guys have enjoyed this review here on the 2023 Hyundai Elantra Limited. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Drive1Reviews. Hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, and I will see you all in the next review.